Okay, this is going to be a quick video on Black Gulch and getting hella souls. I have 20 soul spears equipped, 42 great heavy soul arrows, and cast light, and 3 crystal soul spears. So what I'm going to do here is, I already cleared out all the poison guys. That's the first thing I do. The first run, I come and I kill every single one of these, including the ones up above. So I'll show you all this in the video. Anyway, down here you're gonna have these guys, which are annoying. Take care of them using the great heavy soul arrows. You're gonna want to save your heavier magic for down below because, as you can see, okay, to do this, you're gonna be wanting to wear the Seldora. You're gonna want to wear all 4 pieces of the Seldora armor. The reason being is that'll boost your soul count. You're also going to want to be wearing the coveted silver serpent ring and preferably be on at least New Game Plus. I am on New Game Plus, and these guys give me hella souls. As you can see, these guys are only given 1,211, but when you get over here, it gets a little more extensive. And this is a small area. I'm just going to use fire arrows on these guys, just because it's just easy. Plus, they love it. You know, he thinks he's hiding in there, but he's not. As long as you pay attention to him, you'll be alright. One more hit and he's gone. Okay, so he's worth 5,655 souls. So if you times that by 2, that's over 11,000 souls you're getting off of just these 2 guys here. And then you have 10 of the guys that give you 1,211 souls, which comes out to be 12,110. So if you add that together, you're getting 12,110 souls plus, let's just go with 11,000 souls. You're actually getting more than that, but we'll go with 11,300 because 665 plus 665 is going to be 1,300 regardless. So 1,300 plus 12,110 is, or let's see, that can't be right. I mean, 13,000 plus 12,110 is 25,000 souls just right there. So, you know, you're going to want to draw a couple of these guys out, but don't try to draw them all out because you'll make it a little bit harder to avoid them. And if they grab you, they will kill you in one hit, especially with this armor on. So you kind of want to just draw them out. There's 4 of them up above and 6 down below, as you can see. Now, these are not our main enemies. In fact, I can make more souls off the 2 enemies I'm going to show you that respawn than I can off of everything on this area. But if you take the 25,000 souls plus the souls you get from the giants, you'll be getting 57,000 souls or something like that each time, as you will see. You're getting 25,000 here plus 32,000 down below. So, you know, that's going to be because you're going to get 16,159 souls off the giants. So, coming down here, now we are going to want to cast light. And first off, I am going to show you how to destroy these up top and also where Lucatilla Mira is. You're going to come over here. And I think it's right here. Yep. You're going to want to fall down. And then coming up here, you're going to see Lucatilla Mira standing on the left. And you're also going to, I'm going to make another video here in a bit showing me actually using her to fight the Rotten, because last time I didn't get to. So that's Lucatilla Mira. And once you've come up there, you can destroy those poison shooters up there so that you're not getting shot at. And then coming over here, you're going to want to drop down right here. And then you're going to want to open this door. After you kill the giants, the first time you will get a key, the Forgotten Key, and that will allow you to open this door to the abyss, or one of the parts of the Abysmal Covenant. As you can see, there's the guy in the wheelchair. See, he's offering me to join the Covenant because I already found him in Drangleet Castle and in Shaded Ruins. So, abandon your covenant and join the Pilgrims of Dark. No, I'm already a rank 3 on this account on that, so I'm not joining. So anyway, you need to kill the giants to get the key to open that door. So you're going to come down here. This is where the giants are. Okay, so in here, first off, we're going to cast light. Then we're going to switch to, heal. Then we're going to switch to crystal soul spear. And you're going to want to run. You're going to want to get into the back room before they kill you, so that you don't have to fight them head on, as you will see. Oh my god. Okay, so once you're in this room, heal and lock onto one of them. This way you can blast them from in here. Now, as you're going to see, you're going to get 16,159 souls from each one of them, so you know, that's 32,000 souls, and if you do it 10 times, that's 320,000 souls you're getting. So, you know, it's not something you're going to want to miss out on, because it's easy to do this, and, like, literally, and look at that, 16,159. So, my calculations on this are, okay, if you were to kill every enemy on the stage 10 times, you'd have 557,380 souls. The reason being is 1,211 times 10 equals 12,110 plus 5,665, or no, 55. Or it don't matter, we're just going to say 55 plus 5,655 equals 23,420, and then if you add both giants plus 16,159 plus 16,159, you are getting 55,738 souls each time you do this. You know, and on New Game Plus, I think you actually they respawn 12 times in some areas. So I don't know about here. I won't know till I get done. But if you times that by 10, you would be getting, if you do this just 10 times, you'll be getting 557,380 souls. Now, divided by 10 equals, and then we're going to times it by 12, and if they spawn 12 times like they have been for me, you'll be getting 668,856 souls. That's almost enough to level up twice at my level, and I'm level 325, so it's definitely a damn good plan, you know, I mean, a good way to strategize souls. I don't really farm, I stopped farming the weak enemy areas where they don't pay you shit. I stopped doing that because, except for the Forest of Fallen Giants, because it's pretty pointless. You know, they don't give you shit for souls, so it's a waste of my time, especially at my level. You know, when I was a lower level, then it was okay, but now that I'm a majorly higher level, and it cost me 358,022 souls to level up, there is no way in hell that I'm going to sit there and kill enemies that give me 100 or 68 souls or 100 souls or 200 souls and spawn kill them over and over and over. That's a waste of my time. You know, I spend hours doing that for nothing, when I could come and do an area like this or Drangleet Castle or etc. and get hella souls. I'm going to do one more run. This time minusing Lucatilla Mira, because we don't need her now that I showed you the path. Just remember that the path is right over here, right below this. So right before you get to the first puddles with oil monster things, plants, whatever the hell they're called, in them, just remember it's off to the right there. You know, it's pretty easy. I mean, you don't even have to draw two of these guys out at once if you don't want. I tend to do that because I want to get rid of them as quick as possible. But if you walk to one side or the other, you're only going to draw that side out and not the other, so that you can handle one at a time instead of two, if you feel more comfortable doing it that way. I mean, I could draw all four of these guys out and it wouldn't bother me. You know, but for the video purpose, I'm not doing that because, and this time I'm going to use my heavy soul arrows on this because it just seems to be faster. Plus, because I have an extensive amount of them left over. So, yeah, that's 5,655 souls. Okay, so he's gone. And you should have plenty of these to kill the rest of these, because there's 6 more and they only take 2 hits each. That's part of the reason I did that too. Because you only need to kill all 10 of these, you only need a total of 20 of the great heavy soul arrows if your intelligence is at my level. I don't know, you know, I'm pretty much almost maxed intelligence almost. I only got another a little over 10 levels, and I will have maxed intelligence on this, just like on my other character. I am a sorcerer mainly, but I am trying to work on pyromancies, but I'm also starting to notice that, you know, when you are dealing with invaders, a lot of them are pussy-ass fags that use one-hit kill shit, hexes, and so I am reverting back from pyromancy because firestorm and stuff takes way too long to cast, and in the process of trying to cast it, they one-hit kill you using their stupid fucking gay-ass hexes. You know, that shit pisses me off so damn bad that I'm to the point where I'm literally thinking about buying a hacked PS3 just for that purpose, and then I'm going to go into the areas that are well known for that, and I'm going to have fun with them fags. I mean, you know, I'm going to go in there invincible and make it so that they can't kill me no matter what they fucking do, and I'm going to have fun with them. You know, waste their fucking orbs or time or whatever. I mean, because they're not going to be able to kill me, then they're going to run like little pussies, and you know, and then they're going to probably write me messages saying you're a fucking noob or some dumb shit, and I'm just going to laugh at them and say, fuck you, fag, you're the noob. You know, and you want to use a one-hit kill pussy shit, that's because you ain't got no fucking skill, and that's just the truth. Only a pussy that has no skill would need to use that. You know, see, you can dodge them as long as you're quick like that. Last time I fucked up, but we want to kind of get this faggot to come around before we start casting, because if you don't, you're going to have problems in hitting him. So he is going to be able to hit you in here if you're standing right next to the door. Now, as long as you're standing away from the door, you won't have a problem. Damn it. You do got to watch them though, because they do like to walk back to where you're not able to lock onto them anymore. So you want to watch that because, well, just like any enemy, you know, they have their tactics too about avoiding you hitting them. So just be cautious. They're pretty easy. You know, they're not really that hard. They're just, for the souls they're worth, you know, they're pretty damn easy. You know, there's enemies in Dringley Castle that give you a hell of a lot less souls that are way harder than that. I mean, you know, like them knights. I mean, those knights, they're harder than these guys because they got shields and swords and can dodge your shit. So anyway, you know, as you can see, since I started the video, I was at 400,000. Now I'm up to 521,000 souls. So, you know, this is a good area. Once you talk to Lucatil and Mira, you're going to have Lone Hunter Smith that you can summon for the Rotten. But you're also going to be able to summon her up by the bonfire. I will be making a video this time that actually shows her summon time before I do the Rotten, because I'm actually going to summon her for the Rotten this time. I am playing in offline mode like normal. I can play online, but I just, for some reason, ever since I got banned and started playing offline and dealing with invaders and shit, I just decided that, you know, it's better, especially when you're farming enemies like this, you are not going to want invaders, because when you're farming enemies like this for souls to level up, if you have invaders, you run the risk of them killing you in the middle of somewhere, and then if you get killed before you can get back to there, you can't get your souls, and you just lost all the souls that you just made. So I just don't fuck around with it, you know, and I'm investing my time into leveling this character to the max. I only need 2 more trophies for the platinum. Once I get the platinum, I won't be too concerned anymore, because, but, you know, until I get the platinum, I am going to work on doing the same thing I did on Dark Souls with my my character on there. I am going to try to level this one to the max level, and then any other characters after will just be for fun. So, you know, that's just how that's going to go. I do have a 709 Pyromancer on Dark Souls, and I want to have the max level Sorcerer on this, because I did start off as a Sorcerer this time, which is actually quite funny, because it's quite funny because on Dark Souls I started as a Pyromancer, my first character, and I actually turned into a Sorcerer, even though I was set as a Pyromancer. So that character is actually technically was designed to be a Sorcerer, and once I got into sorceries, so it was no longer considered a Pyromancer, even though it was a Pyromancer class. And then on top of it, I max leveled it, so it's technically anything it wants to be, because it's got 99 of everything. So on this one, what's funny is I started off as a Sorcerer, and I've actually in a lot of areas on this, I tend to use pyromancy a lot more than I do sorceries. Mainly because pyromancy seems to work better in a lot of areas, for one, and inflicts a hell of a lot more damage. And it's just funner messing around with it, because, you know, when you have Firestorm and shit, that's kind of like Final Fantasy type stuff. So it's pretty awesome versus the sorcery. You know, sorceries really don't have no cutscenes or anything. The pyromancy do. In fact, the pyromancy is pretty much the only fucking type of miracle on here that has any type of like Final Fantasy type cutscene shit. Because when you cast any of the firestorms, you know, it's kind of like you could spin the camera around, and it's kind of like a flipping pyromancy, or it's like a Final Fantasy scene basically. Or if you've ever played the game Brigandine on PlayStation 1, that was a really good game. I love that game. I wasn't into Final Fantasy. My brother was, but I was more into Brigandine, and Brigandine was similar to Final Fantasy in a way, except for that, you know, it had its differences because it wasn't Final Fantasy, but it was a badass game. And to this day, I still have that game on PS1 disc, and I wish I could get back into it, but, you know, being that as you can see, that's going to be how you're going to dodge these fags, mainly because you're going to want to, especially when you have them both. I'm trying to get this fag away from the other one. Okay, fuck it. You know, at least get one of them going, because once we kill one, we're only stuck with one, so. Okay, he hit me, but he shouldn't have hit me because I rolled, but whatever. And it's not bothering me any. You know, and as you can see, that is pretty easy. And I'm already up to 577,000 souls. You know, that quick. And this video is only 17 minutes. That's pretty damn quick to be getting souls. You know, and if you really wanted to and you're crazy, go ahead and just keep using bonfire aesthetics here even. And make the enemies just keep respawning. You know. If you really want to get hella souls. So, I don't know how many times you can intensify your fire. I don't know if once it hits 10 if you can't do it anymore, because I'm doing everything the legitimate way. Because I'd rather work my way through and light all the flames on the map of Majula doing it the legitimate way versus using the bonfire aesthetics to cheat. You know, because I'm trying to give the game value. As much as I've had some pissed off moments on it and said I hated it and I don't actually hate the game. I get so pissed off at times that I just say stupid shit. So, but anyway, I hope this video helps you, and good luck.